Hey everyone, welcome to another review, and here's my really late review of the movie The End of the Tour. Yes, The End of the Tour. The End of the Tour stars Jason Segel and Jesse Eisenberg, and it's directed by James Ponsoldt, who's previously directed the movie The Spectacular Now. And since I'm a fan of The Spectacular Now, and I'm a fan of Jesse Eisenberg, and I'm a fan of Jason Segel, I was really looking forward to this movie. Yes, I know this review was late because this movie came out in end of July, beginning of August, but I just recently watched it now, and holy crap, I'm a little disappointed that it took me this long to watch this movie, because this movie just blew me right away. The End of the Tour is a fantastic movie, and one of the best movies I've seen this year. This is such a compelling, emotional impact of a movie that talks a lot about the human condition, about life, about wisdom, about knowledge, about books, literature, film, and it's just a fantastic film. If you love dialogue-filled movies like Good Night and Good Luck or the Before trilogy, movies about conversation and about life, you will adore this movie. And since I am a big fan of those types of movies, I adored this movie. This movie was fantastic. The End of the Tour is about a writer, played by Jesse Eisenberg. He's a writer who works for the Rolling Stone magazine, and he has to interview another writer who's on the end of the tour of his big, huge seller book, and he basically has to go with him at the end of his tour and interview him, talk about his life, talk about his book, his inspiration. And there was also some rumors about this writer, like about drug addiction, sex addiction, and suicide and everything. And yeah, they meet each other and they go into depths of their conversations and they go in depths about their life. And the way this movie was written and directed, and especially acted, it was so riveting, so compelling, so potent, and so beautifully executed. This film is amazing. Oh my god. The End of the Tour is amazing. It's one of my favorite movies of the year. I just absolutely adored this film. I just loved it. Because when you watch a movie, you want a movie to make you feel something. Yes, there's no greater feeling than feeling pumped up and jacked up like you're watching, like, the Force Awakens trailer or something. Yes, there's no greater feeling than feeling the, the adrenaline rush, and also, like, the comedic, like, that's hilarious. But there's also, I love when a movie makes you feel inspired, and this movie's not like an inspiring movie. It's just the writing is so good, it just inspires you, to actually want to write a movie like this. Like, when I watch this movie, I'm like, God, I wish I could write a movie like this. I wish I could write a movie that is so smart, clever, dramatic, and beautifully told. Like, I wish I could write a movie like this. I could never, ever possibly write a movie like this. So yeah, I am no Donald McGillis. Donald McGillis is the one who wrote this movie. He did a fantastic job. The dialogue was amazing, the characters were amazing, the arcs were amazing, everything about this movie was amazing, especially these characters and the performances these two actors bring to these characters. Jesse Eisenberg and Jason Segel are fantastic. I know I've talked about Jesse Eisenberg in some negative ways. I do like him, though. I love a lot of his movies. Like, I love Zombieland, I love Adventureland, Social Network's a fantastic movie, and I liked his stupid movie that came out this year, American Ultra. Dumb movie, but I enjoyed it. He does play a lot of the same sort of roles, and I'm still not excited to see him in the Batman v Superman movie, but he does pull it off in this movie. Yes, he's got sort of his Jesse Eisenberg, attitude, the typical Jesse Eisenberg attitude, but it works for the film, and it works for the character, and I did like him in it. He was an interesting character, and I did like him in the movie. I thought he gave a good performance, and his chemistry with Jason Segel was very well done. Jason Segel wasn't good. He was extraordinary, just amazing. Saying he's good is an understatement. He was amazing in this movie. I didn't feel like I was watching Jason Segel. Like, when I saw Jesse Eisenberg, as much as I liked him and his character, I knew that was Jesse Eisenberg. Jason Segel transformed himself into this role. He was incredible. Like, the hair, and the scruffy beard, and the glasses, the bandana. He just transformed into this character, and it was amazing. A very broken, sad, very emotional character that I found so compelling and very interesting to watch, and I just wanted to know more and more about this character, and this movie does give you a lot about the character, and anytime this character talks in depth about his life and his philosophies and stuff, it's absolutely brilliant. It's just exquisite. I loved him. I loved Jason Segel in this movie. I really hope he gets an Oscar nomination for his performance. Like, I know the people from The Gift, as much as I loved them in The Gift, like, I know they're not going to get any nominations. But Jason Segel deserves a supporting actor nomination because he was fantastic. Just fantastic. He's a great comedic actor, but he just showed his dramatic chops in this film. He was absolutely brilliant, one of the best performances of the year. He better get a supporting actor nomination. I will be literally pissed off if Jason Segel gets no love from the Oscars, because his performance was absolutely top freaking notch. And Jesse Eisenberg and Jesse Eisenberg's chemistry together was really good. I love seeing these two characters talk throughout this whole movie about each other's lives and about books and about a lot of things, like a lot of dark subjects. And I'm not going to spoil anything. Yes, there's a lot of sad things that happen in this movie, and it really hit me. It really hit me. This movie has an emotional impact, and it's just brilliant. It's just brilliant. The way it's executed and structured, it's fantastic. I adored this movie. Actor James Ponsoldt just did a fantastic job. I loved The Spectacular No. I loved that movie. Shailene Woodley, Miles Teller did a fantastic job. But The End of the Tour actually might be his best movie. I liked this movie just a dash better than The Spectacular Now. And I love The Spectacular Now. I thought that movie was incredible. Fantastic coming-of-age movie. But this movie just blew me away. I loved this movie. I barely had any problems with it because this movie just made me feel about a lot of things. The movie was fantastic from start to finish. I didn't have any problems with this movie. This is a movie everybody has to see. If you love dramatic films, you love deep, philosophical, clever, and beautifully written films, you gotta check this movie out. It's fantastic. I loved The End of the Tour. One of the best movies of the year. Scale 1 to 10, I'll give this movie a 9.8 out of 10. Yes, almost hit the 10 out of 10. Almost very close, but who cares? This movie's amazing. So good. Check it out. So yeah, in the comment section below, please tell me, what is your favorite Jason Segel movie? Yes, favorite Jason Segel movie, comment below, let me know. My favorite Jason Segel movie is probably this movie, or Forgetting Sarah Marshall. That movie's just fucking hilarious. But yeah, what is your favorite Jason Segel movie? Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please like, subscribe to this channel, and join the dark side.